I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel, and in this lesson we are going to talk about set intervals which are under set theory. I believe you are going to understand this and you are going to know how to go about this. This video is for those that are doing advanced mathematics, those first year students in university. So even as we get to do this, I believe it is going to help you prepare you for your exams or a test. So set intervals, what you need to know and understand under set intervals, there are just few things which we are going to discuss in this lesson. So we are going to discuss them together and we are going to understand them clearly. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and share to your friends. So even as we start, there's what we call open intervals. So there's what we call open intervals. You need to understand open intervals. They are what we call open intervals. What are these open intervals? Open intervals are like this. So when you say A, comma B, then I put these brackets like this. Have you seen the way these brackets are? These brackets are like this. This means that this is a set. So a set of numbers that are between A and B. And A and B are not inclusive. So each time you see this, open bracket A, comma B, close, meaning that A and B are not inclusive. So these are not inclusive in the solution. So whenever you see something that is written in this format, just know that A, which is here, and the B are not inclusive. So this can also be written if you've got a number line like this. Let's say this is where the A is, this is where the A is, and this is where the B is. So how do we show that both of them are not inclusive? You just put a circle like this, even here a circle like this. So you are showing that this part here, the part which is here, this part is not what? These numbers A itself and B are not inclusive, but this part is the part that we are interested in, whereas these two are not inclusive. So this is what you need to know and understand under this. Then secondly, we also have this one. So the second one that I want us to discuss, so the second one that we are going to discuss is this one, where you've got something that is like this, A, comma, B. So these brackets are very important. The same way I'm writing them, that's the same way you need to know them. So make sure you follow me properly. The same way I'm answering this, this is the same way you need to know. What does this mean? So before I go any further, when you see these brackets, whenever you see these brackets, meaning it is what? It is inclusive. So whenever you see those brackets, it means inclusive. And when you see these brackets like this means not what? Not inclusive, not part of the solution. This is what those means. So in a case where you've got these two, meaning that A is what? This means that this is a set of numbers. So this is a set of numbers between A and B. So a set of number between A and B. Between what and what? A and B. That includes A. It includes what? Includes A. So it includes, so you say includes. So I'm going to say it includes what? It includes A, but not B. Have you seen this, the way I've written this? So whenever you see this bracket here, this means it is including the first one. Then this one here, it is not what? it is not included. So it is not inclusive, not part of the solution. This is what this gets to mean. I want you to understand this, get the point, get all the necessary information that you are supposed to know. So how can you illustrate this on a number line? How can we illustrate this on a number line? You do something like this. You say this is a number line. This is where your A is. This is where your B is. So since A is inclusive, you put a shaded circle. But B is not inclusive, you put an empty circle like that, just a circle. So this is a part that you are interested in. So this is a set of number between A and B. A is included, but B is not included. So if you are told to list these, let's say here you've got -4, here you've got 5. So between -4 and 5, where 5 is not included, so you just end at 4. This is what it means. So even as we progress, you are going to understand much better with examples. So all the examples that we'll do will come from different exam papers from different schools like University of Zambia, Murungushu University, etc. So we now look at another part. What if, so we move to the third one. The third one, what if it is like this? We've started with something like this, then B like this. What does this mean? This means that A is what? A is not included. A is not what? Included. A is not included, but B is included. This is what it means. Have you seen? Hope you are now getting the point. We are now flowing together. You are able to understand each and every point that I'm illustrating with you. So make sure you understand these points correctly. You understand this very well. So these are things that you need to know. These are things that you need to get and understand. So this can be illustrated in this format, where you've got, this is a number line like this. So here you've got your A, here you've got your B. B is included, so you do this, you shade this, but A is not included like that. And the part we are interested in is this part. This is the only part that we are interested in. So this is what you need to know. This is what you need to understand under this part. I want you to get this. I want you to understand everything that I'm trying to illustrate with you. This is under open intervals. With all these things that we've discussed are under open intervals. But where you've got closed sets, so what if you've got closed sets? So closed sets, let us look at this now. So I'm going to lab these things that we've talked about. So set intervals. So I'm going to lab this part. Okay, so we talk of what if you've got closed sets. So let me do this. What if you are dealing with closed sets? So what do these look like? How can you know? So let's say you've got something that is like this, A, like this. Have you seen? This is a set of numbers between A and B that includes both A and B. So this is a what? This is a set. It's a set of numbers. This is how you get to answer that. Set of numbers between, so I'm going to say that, between A and B. That includes, so it includes, this includes both, it includes both A and what? And B. This is what it means. So if you've got a number line like this, let's say this is A, this is B. So all these are included. This is shaded, this is shaded, and this is a part that you are interested in. You write everything that is here, even you include even the part, this part B and A. This is what it means. So now what if you are talking about the infinity sets? Let's talk about infinity sets. You've got the infinite sets. Hope you know what an infinity set is. So let us talk about infinity sets. What if you've got an infinity set? How can you know, or how can you go about this? So the symbol that you need to know for an infinite set, this is the symbol like this. This is a symbol. Have you seen? This is a symbol. So this can also tell you, like, we've got A, comma what, comma infinite, like this. What does this mean? So A, comma infinity, what does this mean? So this means that A here, the symbol which is at A here, A is what? A is what? This is we define this. Whenever you see this, you tell the person that this is a set of numbers from A to infinity, not including A. A is not included. So this is a set of numbers from A to infinity, but A is not included. So this can be like this. If A is here, let's say A is here, so A is not included, you do this. Then you just put an arrow here, showing you that this is the part you are interested in. It is just going, it is what? Infinite, not ending. This is what it means. And this is what you need to get. This is what you need to know and understand. So make sure you understand all these parts that I'm showing you. You understand all these principles. So let's move to the other one. We've got a negative infinity. So let's discuss something about a negative infinity. Let me put this. Okay, so let us now discuss something about a negative infinity. What if you've got something that is in this format? What if you've got something that is like this? You are given something like negative infinity, comma, A. What does it mean? So when you've got something like this, what does it mean? This means that this is a set of numbers from negative infinity to A, not including A. A is not included. Have you seen? This bracket, it is not included. So this can mean like this. You've got, you do negative at this side, negative infinity. Then A, you say A is here, not included. You put something like this. So this is what it means. This is what it means. So this is a set of numbers from negative infinity to A. Obviously, from negative infinity to what? To A. So from A here, just going infinity, negative. We don't know where they are ending, but we know that it is what? Negative. So now, and the other thing, what if you've got something that is like this? So here you just need to know what this means, their interpretation. So what if you've got something like this? This is, you've got something that is like this. This is A, comma, this. What does this mean? How can you understand this? So let me not put this. Let me put something like this. How can you understand this? So analyze this. How can you understand? This is a set of numbers from a set of numbers to infinity, including A. So a set of numbers, including what? Including A. So let's say you've got your A, which is here, including. So including, you shade this. It is included. Then to what? To infinity. This is what it means. So we can still be giving examples. We can just be going until we can discuss quite a lot. But I believe with this, you have understood something. Now, what if you've got something like this? We've got negative infinity to infinity. What does this mean? So this is a set of numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity. This is just a number line that we have now. So from negative infinity to positive infinity, this is what it means. Just something like this. So I want you to know this, and I want you to understand all these things that I've shared with you. Make sure you understand them clearly. You get the point, you get the necessary point. Let us now look at an example. Let us look at an example. We see how we are going to put this into practice. So let us look at an example. So this is how the example is going to be. Let's say you are given a question. Given that, this is a question. Given that A is equal to, like this. This is a question. B is equal to, like this. We will start with this. So we are just going to start with this. Then the first question which you are told, the first question you are told to find. So the first question you are told to find A complement. How can you find A complement? How can you work out this? So what I can advise you, the first thing, put this on a number line. You need to draw a number line. That's the first step. The first step, you draw a number line. So the first step is to draw a number line. So let's draw a number line. A number line is like this. This is a number line. You draw a number line. So this is how you are going to draw a number line, like this. Then you know that A is from -1. So what you are going to do is that you are going to put -1 here, then to 1. So you are going to put a 1 there. So how is it? All these are included. So this is included, I do this. This is also included, I do that. So the set that I'm talking about is this set here. So I'm going to say this is my A. Then B is from 0. 0 is just here, between -1 and 1. And 4 is here, 4 is there. So how is this? Both of them are included. So this is included, I shade. This is also included, I shade. So I do this. This is set what? Set B. This is the first thing you need to do. So with this now, what you need to get and what you need to understand is that they are telling you to find A complement. How can you find A complement? So A, you remove A. So when you remove set A, what are you going to remain with? Let's remove set A. Set A is removed. Have you seen? Set A is what? Set A is removed. Set A, we remove set A. So if set A is removed, this means that what we are going to do is that to answer that, you are going to say A complement is equal to. So from negative infinity, you say from negative infinity like this, comma what? Comma -1, which is not included. So because it is included there, on our solution it is not included. You say union like this. Union what? You put 1 here, not included, because it is included on the B. So here you say not included. To what? To positive infinity like this. So this is how you need to answer that. This is how we've answered that question. So when you're taught to find A complement, this is how you need to answer it. And these are the procedures that you need to follow. Let us now answer another question. What if you are taught to find B complement? How can you answer this? You are taught to find B complement. This is equal to, you remove B. Let's remove B. 0 and 4. So meaning from negative infinity to what? To 0 not included. You put union. Then there is a what? You start from a 4. 4 not included to positive infinity like this. So this is how you need to answer that when you are given B complement. So this is very good if you are in school right now. You can copy this. This will really help you revise through. So let's make sure we revise through all these things. So this is how you need to answer it. Have you seen? This is infinity. This is infinity. So now, what if now you are told to find, so I'm just answering everything here. What if you are told to find A intersection B? Where are these two parts intersecting? Where are they intersecting? It's just this part. Have you seen? This is the only part where they're intersecting. This is the only part where the 1 and 0. So these are included. So these are included. Say 0 and 1. Like this. You start with the smaller one. So this is just the answer. Have you seen the way I've written this? This is how you need to answer. This is the only part where they are intersecting. This is coming. This is coming. This is the only part where they are having things in common. From 0 to 1. Even this one, 0 to 1, it is part of the answer like that. This is how you need to answer like that. What if you are given something like this? A union B. How can you answer this? A union B. How is A union B? So try to answer this, then confirm with me. So A union B, we've got A union B. How can we answer that? A union B, you combine everything starting from -1. So it is included -1, up to 4, which is also included. That's how we need to find that. So those are procedures you need to do and get. We move to what if you are told to find A minus B. A minus B. What does it mean? A minus B. How can you go about that? How can you handle that? How can you answer that? How can you answer it? So what you are going to do is this. This is what you are gonna do. So this means that elements which belong to A but not in B. So they belong in A but not in B. So they belong in A but not in B. Like B is governing everything. So this is the only part. Have you seen? These are the only elements which belong in A but not in B, because this part is intersecting with B. So it is just what? It is just -1 is included. This is 0 shaded here. Have you seen? This is shaded. It is included. So on our answer, it is not going to be included like that. And this is how you need to answer it. These are things that you need to do and follow. We move to this one. What if you are told B minus A? How can you answer that? How can you go about that one? How can you answer this? So the way you get to answer this one, this is how you get to answer it. And this is how you need to answer it. You do this. You remove A. A is just 1 and 4. This part. This is included. So on our solution, not included like this. Then 4, it is shaded like this. So this is how you need to answer those questions. These are procedures that you need to put into consideration. So let's make sure we go through these. We understand them clearly. So this is how you need to do this. This is how you need to answer that. What if you are given something like this? You've got something like this. A union, then B minus A. How can you answer this? You want to answer that. So you say, how are you going to answer this? So what you need to do is that you know that B minus A. What is your answer? B minus A. The B minus A, the answer was 1, 4. This was our answer. So we know that this from 1 to 4, 1 to 4. So 1 to 4, we've got 1 to what? 1 to 4. Then you know what is your A. Your A is what? A is -1, 1, like this. So this is what we are given. This is what we are given. So if we are to illustrate this on a number line, you do something like this. From -1 to 1, you've got A. This is your A. So it is included. All these are included. The one which is here, it is included. This is set A. Set B starting from 1 to 4. Have you seen? from same one here, the same one which is there, to 4. So 4, which is also included, you put your 4 there. So this is what? This is your B minus A, like that. So now, with this now, what you need to do next, the next thing that you need to do, now they are telling you that there is what? Union. Union means you just write everything. So this is, so answering that, you just conclude and say, therefore, A union B minus A is equal to, you just write everything. So just a matter of writing everything, where you say from this to that. So it is included -1 to 4, like this. This is how you need to answer that. These are the procedures that you need to do. So this is where we are going to end from. We are yet to continue with another tutorial. So make sure you follow this channel, you subscribe, share with your friend, so that we get to learn together. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can text me on WhatsApp on this number. This is my WhatsApp number. So you text me, you tell me your name, your grade, or your course that you are doing. So don't just text me, say hi, then you need to introduce yourself very well. The university you are from, or the country you are from. I'm from Zambia. To be specific, I'm from Central Province. So this is where we are going to end from. Thank you so much.